Let's get ourselves connected. Gotta get yourself connected.
Well, Mike and I rarely disagree on things, but I say throw the hybrid away. We're going to talk about smart technology. Well, actually, we're going to talk about smart cars. And to help us understand that further, we've got Jeffrey Nelson. You're a smart car specialist from Mercedes Benz Canada.
Yes, I am.
Well, thanks for joining us today.
No problem.
So we have, obviously, a small car here, smart car, very efficient.
Yes, it is.
How so?
Well, it actually has a 1 liter or 999cc gas engine, which is actually the most efficient standalone gas engine in Canada. So without the help of battery packs, this is the most fuel efficient
So it
vehicle.
doesn't use batteries like some of the hybrid cars. This is a full-on gas engine, but it can be just as efficient from a gas standpoint.
Exactly.
Interesting. And is that partially due to its size?
Well, it has a lot to do with the motor and also the weight of the car.
Yeah.
Because the car really isn't that heavy. Part of the reason for that is it has these polycarbonate panels here.
Yeah.
These are also dent resistant and fully pigmented all the way through. So that means if you scratch it, it's still the same color underneath.
You don't want me to test that out, though.
No, please don't. And then also another reason is the tritium safety cell. This is the steel structure that encompasses the whole car.
And you can sort of see that it's going sort of all around the vehicle here with that silver stripe.
Exactly.
And it's tritium safety.
Exactly.
Okay.
And so what this also does is it makes you incredibly safe in this car. It acts like a steel nutshell. So if you get hit by another vehicle, it distributes the shock throughout the whole vehicle, making so there's no intrusions into the cab and protecting you.
And you were also telling me that from an efficiency standpoint, the way the car is manufactured is also quite green.
Exactly. It actually only takes 3.5 hours to make the car. The reason for that is everything is made on site and they're on a just-in-time basis. So that means that there's no wasted energy involved in the production of the car.
And that's a big factor, isn't it? Because if you think about it, part of the way that these cars actually get onto the road can be very costly and very expensive and use up a lot of materials.
Exactly. It's a huge factory. It's located in Hambach, France.
Yep.
And everything from the tires to the tritium safety cell to electronics are all made there.
Interesting. One more question. The tires, I noticed they're pretty small. Does that have anything to do with safety or efficiency?
It actually doesn't, but what the car does have is a tire pressure monitor, which tells you when the tires are too low. As you probably know, if your tires are low, that means you're wasting a lot of fuel. So that means that when your tires are full, better efficiency, and then you keep on rolling.
All right, well, enough talk about the car. I want to drive this thing.
Okay, let's go.
Let's do it. One of the things I was first impressed by was how much room there is inside the vehicle. I'm pretty surprised because from outside it looks like only the small people could fit into this. I'm a fairly big sized guy. I have tons of room. I think what you give up is any room in the back seat. You don't want to have to load your whole picnic basket and try to fit it in the back because you'll only be packing a small lunch. Well, let's talk about efficiency. Apparently we get 4.8 on the highway, which is really impressive for a small vehicle like this. Your gas bill is going to be nothing. I think this car is targeted towards the young at heart. I think that you'll probably find a lot of different people interested in it, anything from retired people to young people to even women and both men alike. And one of the things that was really fun about driving the car is how you can actually shift it manually. You see, it's a manual transmission that's inside of the car. Part of the reason is that the automatic transmissions are so big they don't really fit into this size of car, so they put in a manual transmission with what's called an automatic clutch. So I can actually put it into manual mode, and I can use these paddle shifters to drive the car. It feels like I'm driving a Ferrari when I do that. As you can see here, I can shift up and I can shift down. And you don't have to worry about over revving the engine because if it hits 6,000 RPM, it's automatically going to shift down with that automatic clutch. And one of the things that you can definitely tell about this car is that it has been made with a couple little extras. For example, the model that we're driving here has nice heated seats. Up in the dash, you can see there's a 6-time CD changer. And the overall feel of the car, it feels like it's well made. So you're definitely getting a lot of value for that extra $1. But enough with the talk. Let's see how fast we can go.